last minute things here.
Where are we going?
We're going to Oklahoma. Just got back from Tennessee and edited a couple videos, and now we're headed out.
Who are we meeting up with?
Meeting up with Gooch and Grant McCrab.
Mask Man.
Mask Man.
It'll be a good time.
Yep, we're looking forward to it. We haven't hunted with Grant for a while. Well, we met up with him during the summer. Met up with him in the summer to hunt hogs with Ranch Fairy, but I haven't hunted with him the whole fall, so we're looking forward to going with him again for a few days here. But the rut's supposed to be on in Oklahoma. We've wanted to hunt it for a while, and since we've got some time and no preset plans, we're gonna head there and try it out.
Gonna head to the area that Zach and Greg and Aaron turkey hunted, and they found that huge shed, so we know there's some bucks around.
Yeah.
And having the boat should be a pretty good advantage because there's a lot of rivers and lakes around that have a lot of public land around them. So
yeah, should be a good time. Give them a little update.
Kansas, just about to Oklahoma.
Right where you shot that buck, kind of.
Yep. I'm gonna start seeing deer pretty soon. Just won't be able to hunt in this state. We actually gotta figure out how we're gonna get our license yet too, so might be a late night trying to do that. I don't know if there's anywhere around that we can get one. All around.
What are we doing?
Way too long. We're going to get a tag.
We're going to get a tag, and so
hopefully. Never know with Walmarts if you're actually going to get one when you go in there. It's about let's say it's about a 70% chance you get a tag. That's the hope, is we go in there and get a tag and we're hunting in the morning. Right?
That's right. We'll see you back here in 3, 2. What's up?
You know where we can camp around here?
No,
Sir?
don't.
Kill some ducks this morning.
I did.
Is that going to be on Gucci TV or?
Yeah, probably.
That's a shout out right there.
Yeah, it is. Thank you for that.
Check out Gucci TV, big duck hunting channel.
Huge duck hunting.
It's the next big thing in waterfowl.
It's not though, but yeah.
No, it is.
And it is.
And it is. I figured we just, I don't know, right here.
Time to get up, buddy.
What?
Time to get up.
What?
Time to get up, sir.
Who is that?
Scared you. Think the cops are here or what?
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna go hunting. Do you wanna come?
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Make sure these are still working.
It's your birthday.
That's right. Don't forget it.
Closer to 30 than you are 20.
Alright, you can forget that. I'm just kidding, I don't care. Don't feel that old. Happy birthday, Jake.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Yep, 6, the big 2-6.
Big 2-6, bud.
How old would you have guessed I was if you didn't know? Put that in the comments.
31, probably.
31. Also Veterans Day, so thanks to all the veterans out there.
Yeah. One of my buddies that I went to college with got deployed last year for a year.
Yeah.
And he said he just got service, and he just texted me. He's like, dude, we watch your show every single night one comes out, like our whole troop. And I was like, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Some specs flying over late last night, Gooch.
Yeah, I heard some.
No, you're in your car. You didn't hear nothing.
No, and I wasn't a part of deer camp last night.
No, you sat in your car. And that's why you got woke up like you did this morning.
Yep, that was pretty evident.
You thought it was a cop.
That's so slick. They're just cormorants.
Huh?
Yeah. That's good B-roll though. That's super slick.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so there's like inches of frost on that.
Loving some nanners. Here, I can just take. And the key.
Oh, there's the key.
And there's the key.
Where's the float?
Looks like it fell off.
It looks like it.
Nice.
Dude, that'd be so much fun to jump off of.
People gotta do it all the time.
Oh, sure. What are you doing, Ted?
Blasting for bucks
On the boat.
on the boat. Lots of CRP around this lake, so trying to see if we can spot something.
That's the first plan. Just see if we can get eyes on something from the boat at some point this morning, and if that's effective, we'll probably keep doing that because that's going to be the most fun, I'd say.
Okay.
Don't know we're here either.
Running, kinda.
Yeah, he's cruising. He's got his nose to the ground. That's what we want to see, boys.
Well, are you gonna try killing him or?
It's a pretty big size.
It's big to me, the one side.
Another deer way over there. It's 2 deer way over there. Looks bigger bodied. See him?
No.
On the hillside, you can see them with the naked eye. They're right below those trees up top, going up towards them.
Like that back one's a smaller buck, huh?
Yeah. This morning's gone pretty well so far, I think. The couple spots that we slowed down and wanted to check out, where Gooch said it was real open. He drove around last night and scouted. He said there's some real open stuff that you can see really well from the lake. So that's what we've been doing, is just checking different spots, and we've seen 2 nice bucks so far, and they're cruising around pretty heavy, which is what we were hoping to see, what we were expecting to see. This is probably going to be about the best weather morning that we're going to have the whole trip. I'm guessing there's a chance we're going to see stuff like that all day. So I don't know what the plan is exactly here, but I don't know that we've seen the biggest buck that's down in here yet either.
No, I doubt it.
So we're just kind of chilling out. Ted went over there to just kind of watch a different hillside. Probably sit here and watch for a little bit, see if we see anything, and while it's still early, we might go try to check a few other spots with the boat if this is the best thing we think we see, and we might just come back in here midday and kind of chill out, because I'm guessing these deer will be kind of cruising around all day. There's acting like there's a doe somewhere around in there. That buck had his head down and was cruising around. So, and then there was a smaller buck up on the hill that was pestering a doe too. There could be a bigger one bedded down with a doe down in there somewhere, and if either of those bucks find where they're at, he might get up to run them off, and we might get eyes on them. So just kind of play it cool here for a little bit and see if that happens, I guess. That's the shooter, I'd say.
You just see the doe right
He's
now.
coming. There he is.
Got him. Yeah. A good deer, looks like. Looks like a real nice buck from here.
out of the top.
Promise?
I promise, yeah.
Oh, that reeks. Yep, here we go. We're gonna give attack tonight.
Drink some of it.
Huh?
Spray it a little bit in your mouth once.
You do it.
No.
Ready?
Wet.
Somebody already had some sprayed on it, so it already smells like it. There's a hunter.
Oh my gosh.
Is there actually?
Alright, so where we saw several of those bucks this morning was just over to the left of the camera here. And we're looking at the map, and back in there, about a mile back past where they were at, there's a pond. And I don't think there's any place to set up in a tree stand back there. We've actually seen a fair amount of pressure today, really. I mean, a lot of out-of-state people hunting here, it seems like. Several people with boats. So I think a combination of using the boat and then walking in far from there should be a good deal as long as the deer are back in there. But if not, it's early enough. If we get back in there and don't like it, we can circle back and hunt that area that we saw those bucks this morning. So Ted's got the decoy, and I think that should be pretty effective around here, just based off how open it is and based off how fired up these bucks seem. So
We'll just run back with the guys and see what happens.
that's exactly right. Good. Sauce or smell it. Oh. Maybe. Maybe not. I think it's gonna pick up and go that way. So we made it back here to this back corner of this piece. This is the pond I was wanting to check out. It looked like there's just some low-lying trees and stuff around it on the map, and there is, and we kicked that buck up out of there pretty much as soon as we got down in here. I'm hoping it wasn't the buck we saw this morning. I thought the one we saw this morning was a little bigger than that maybe, but I definitely could be wrong. But I guess the hope is where we saw those deer down there this morning, that they're gonna either feed up into these hills or just deer in general are going to follow this draw that's down in front of us cruising. They could definitely come from up over the hill on both sides and pour down in here. And I think if they were going to do that, they would be going down through one of these two draws around us, and we're up on this hill with the decoy in front of us, where if we see something and they don't see the decoy, we can call at them, and hopefully they see it and want to come up here and fight. But see a buck?
There's a deer right down there by the pond. Yeah, there's a deer right there by the pond.
Oh. Good eyes, good.
Thanks, dude.
You see it, Ted? You see it? It's a deer.
It's a deer, dude.
By the pond, right there. No, there is actually a deer. You can see it with your bare naked eyeballs. Look at the pond and follow it to the right, about 30 yards. Gooch spotted it. That's also a possibility, I'd say, from this spot. That's probably the number one reason we wanted to get here, is just because we can obviously see so much, and it's really early in the day. Got several hours left here of light, and I mean, that deer might bed down again, and I guess the hope is a buck might do that too, and we just catch a glimpse of his rack and he beds back down and we can maybe move in on him. We got pretty good wind still, we got several different options in this spot. Should be a big party if we do get one. It'll be the first time I've ever killed a deer with a bow with 3 people sitting here. So should be pretty fun. Honestly, we got pretty good cover with these rocks too, I think. And their attention should be on the decoy. Anyway, that's the hope. Either spot something or just catch a cruising buck in one of these ditches and shoot him over the deek. Ted just got this thing off what? Facebook Marketplace, Ted?
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace was $90.
$90.
That sells for 160. Not bad.
Where at, Jake?
Up on top of that hill. Running across the top of the hill.
He heard you.
He heard you. He heard you.
He heard you. Let me know what he's doing. Keep going. Keep
Running
going.
across the top of the hill.
He might hear you,
He
Jake.
hears you. Here he comes, Jake.
Yeah, he's coming this way. I think that guy spooked him, so he's just acting weird. Do it now. It's freaking out. He might come this way. He's coming this way.
Here he
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's just spooked from that guy, but he might. Yeah, but if he hears them horns and sees his buck, he might should hear it. I think.
Huh?
I think he should hear it.
He's coming,
He's
Jake.
coming.
You guys still see him?
Yeah. Walking right towards us. You see him?
Yeah, he's coming right to us.
I'm guessing he's gonna get in this bottom and go that way, but might be able to rattle at him where he can pinpoint us again. I don't think he could pinpoint where it was at before. Big buck. Might do it right now.
He's still coming this way, I think.
I might let him get across our ground scent at least, and then just see what he does, and then try to bring him back. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Ideal situation, because our wind's blowing the other way.
Yeah, it's great.
He's acting like he smells our ground scent down there.
I don't know, he's
Jumping.
coming right to us.
I'm shaking.
Huh?
I'm shaking.
Me too.
Comes.
I lost him, guys.
He's
Set
down
up
at the
the
bottom.
I got him right here.
You guys should try it.
Hmm?
You guys should try it.
Yeah. He's coming again.
you'll see him, Ted.
Yeah.
Walking back to the left, you see him? He's gonna come right up here. He needs to cross that fence. I lost him. I don't see him coming this way yet, so he was. You can shoot back this way a little bit. I'm guessing he got behind us. Should I just try to rattle again once? Yeah. Do it again. He's right here, he's right here. How far? Where? Right here. How far? 30 yards. Does he see you? Yeah, he might be. Is he coming? No. He's going away. You can see up and going the hill. Like right on the other side of the fence. Just followed the fence right up. Well, that was exciting.
That's awesome.
Big boy. Yeah, it was that big boy. Llamas are freaking out. It's the first time I've ever seen or we've ever filmed a longhorn and a
Deer in the
big
same
buck
frame.
in the same frame. Alright, let's get settled back in here. Let's get settled back in and get ready for the next one. Wait to rattle out another one. We'll get one tonight yet. Huh? Excitement. Exciting. Exciting and underdressed. Maybe that's what he kept looking back for. Maybe he was with that doe. So I think what all happened was, I mean, it's hard to say for sure, but you filmed that farmer coming in to feed the cows. When he drove out, just after he left, that's when that buck came running in. He just kept looking back, like potentially he was bedded down with that doe, and he was like, they were both spooked by the farmer maybe, but he was waiting to see if that doe came out so he could keep chasing her. But she's pretty calm. I'm sure she didn't go near as far as he did. So anyway, he spooked the deer, and eventually that buck got to probably 30 yards behind us, but he was right over the other side of the line. You never got any footage of him when he was right there, did you?
Maybe blurry footage.
I kept thinking he was gonna jump across and like. If he had jumped sooner down there, he probably would have ended up in front of us. He never did see the decoy. It was kind of one of those deals where it's just like, well, what do we do? Gotta let him know we're here, because when we first saw him, he was running that way. And I don't know if he stopped for the rattling or if he stopped because he's looking back for that doe, but he never really acted like he pinpointed where we were at either, did he? I think we got probably a half hour left, so hopefully they just keep doing that. Only come down in front of us. Like that was probably the last place that I expected one to come from, was that open hilltop over there. That's kind of what we were hoping, like the reverse of what we were hoping to happen. He went the opposite way, but we're hoping to maybe get bucks that are running over the top like that our direction too, cruising down in here checking these does that are bedded. Gooch.
Ducks are flying.
Oh yeah. I think that's probably about it. But that was a pretty fun day.
Great.
This afternoon though, I thought we might have a dead buck running towards us, so I'd say we'll at least start here in the morning and probably be close to the boat. I think we might head right to where you and I were this morning, try to get the decoy somewhere over there. Then we can peel back out real easy and get to the boat if we want to and cruise around and look for bucks. But obviously there's quite a few bucks in here, at least 5 or 6 that we've seen, and we've seen only one small buck. The rest of them I'd probably shoot, especially that one.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a pretty good start to Oklahoma. Weather's going to be a little warmer here the next week, but it's not going to be too warm where they're not going to be acting pretty silly, I don't think. But we got about a mile walk out of here, so we're going to probably start that, I'd say, huh?
Yeah.
None of us dress warm enough tonight. I'm literally just wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't know what the temperature is, but we're all pretty cold. And then when that buck started coming in, we were all shaking real bad just because we were cold and excited. I don't want to return the decoy. Yeah,
That thing's going straight back to where it came from after that performance. I even put buck bomb down.
I know.
Come on.
That's the most surprising part.
Yeah.
Is he never did get downwind of it, but still you'd think like he would come in. He never did get downwind of the buck bomb, and he never saw the decoy, but you'd think he'd come into it.
Oh, I think.
Maybe call Primos and tell him their decoy doesn't work.
18.
Call up Will.
It's the rut, so anything can happen.
Literally just have to be out in the field, and anything can happen.
I'll come back till you fill all your tags, alright?
Left side?
You spooked?
Oh, he swam?
Alright.
7 yards.
Gooch. Should've went home today.